Starting in my Kofax RPA design studio, the first thing I'll do is select New Robot. The robot name I will provide is the ALC Build a Bot. And once I fill in the name for it, the next thing I'll do is I'll change it to make sure it goes into my project. And the next step is I'll provide the URL to the ALC website. So this is just an example of loading up the ALC website, and it could represent any other application. In this case, the website, I've got an error. So I know I've got to go in and configure some things. And from experience, I know it usually has to do with the security. So instead of it being the basic security, increase it to the SSL. And I know I want it to load up all the pictures. So I'll go ahead and select that. Once I do that, now it will execute and load up the entire web page for that URL. So here I've got visibility into the designer of that work page, of that web page, and I can expand out and see all the underlying code behind the page itself. As I select the contracting button here, it highlights it where it is on the document. And then by clicking on it, notice it does fill in or auto-populate in my workflow. So I want to grab this table of the contracting officers here. And since it is a table, what I want to do is loop through that table and select each row. Now I don't need the first row because that just has the headers on it, but I want to skip it and start with the second row. So notice it's providing the loop step in there now. And now I want to, as it loops through, extract the data. So as I select the first name in here, what I want to do is go up to the next level in the HTML, and you see as I go up level, it does show you in the code below. Now as I say extract, I want to extract it, and just to start out with, I'm going to put it in a simple variable here that I'll change the name later as I work with it more, but you can see in the lower right hand corner now where I show that variable, and I can see there's the underlying row information. Now as I advance and loop through it, notice it changes in the HTML code and the table itself and for that variable. So remaining steps would be to take this and write this out to a complex variable, either to a table, a database, an Excel spreadsheet, and a further report on it. And then I can run the robot and have it updated as often as I like.